I request everyone to keep standing because may I request all of you to rise for the national anthem. Janaganamanadinayak Jai Bharat Bhagya Vidata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Kavira Uttara Ganga Vindhya Himachal Yamuna Ganga Uchchara Jagati Taranga Tava Shubha Name Jage Tava Shubha Ashish Mange Gahe Tava Jaya Gatha Janagana Mandala Dayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He. Good morning and namaskar, and a very warm welcome to His Excellency the Governor of Goa, Shri Pusapati, Ashok, Gajapathi, Raju ji, the Chief Postmaster General Mumbai Goa Region, Shri Amitabh Singh ji, the Director, National Center for Polar and Ocean Research, Dr. Thamban Melod ji. Flowers, as you would all agree, are Almighty's most beautiful expression on earth, with colors, fragrance, and grace. And I will now request Namita to come forward and give the bouquets to Dr. Thamban so that he can welcome His Excellency the Governor of Goa with a bouquet of flowers. May I now request Dr. Thamban to give a bouquet of flowers to Shri Amitabh Singh ji. I would now request the dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the ceremonial lamp and mark the beginning of the Antarctic Day celebrations, a symbolic gesture of light triumphing over darkness, as we pray for wisdom, knowledge, and harmonious progress.
Vakratuni Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnan Kuru me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Maitri Rupena Samsthita. Namastasye, 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 namo namah. Om Ganganapataye namah. Om.
Thank you, Rashmi, for the wonderful invocation. Every year on the 1st of December, the world celebrates Antarctica Day. And today we are fortunate to celebrate it in the presence of none other than Goa's Honorable Governor. I would now request our Director, Dr. Thamban Melod, to give his welcome address.
Respected Honorable Governor of Goa, His Excellency Shri Ashok Gajapathi Raju Garu, Shri Amitabh Singh, IPoS, Chief Postmaster General, Maharashtra and Goa Circle, distinguished guests from neighboring institutions and collaborators, esteemed colleagues, and our dear students, a very happy good morning and a happy Antarctica Day. As Antarctica Day commemorates one of the most landmark treaties in the world called the Antarctic Treaty, which signed on December 1st, 1959, which is truly a landmark one in global diplomacy, because the Antarctic Treaty system remains one of the finest and most successful international frameworks, ensuring that Antarctica is reserved exclusively for scientific research and peaceful activities. At a time when geopolitical tensions and extreme national interests are on the rise worldwide, the values embodied in the treaty are more relevant than ever and more deserving of celebration than ever before. There's truly no other place on earth like Antarctica, a continent where there is no war ever has been fought, where the environment is strictly protected, where the scientific inquiry or this research holds the highest priority. It stands as a natural laboratory devoted to peace and science alone. Antarctica, some of you must be already knowing, there are many Antarcticans also inside this, the August gathering. It's one of the coldest, highest, driest, windiest, and iciest, and most unforgiving landscape on Earth. Yet life continues to thrive in such extremes, making Antarctica truly a natural laboratory for understanding how life might exist in other extreme environments and other planets like Mars. Despite its vast distance from us, what happens in Antarctic or Arctic profoundly influences our weather, climate, and environment, including global weather patterns and the very future of our world. India's engagement with Antarctica spans more than 4 decades. We currently operate 2 research stations in Antarctica called Maitri, which has served the nation for more than 35 years, and Bharati, which is located in the about 2,500 kilometers away from the Maitri, which completed more than a decade, and is also India's pride in East Antarctica. Another landmark achievement for India has been the first scientific expeditions to the South Pole, among many others. And in addition to these, we also operate research stations in, called Himadri in Svalbard, in Arctic, and Himansh in high Himalayas in Himachal Pradesh. So all this, gives the grounds of our, continued interest and activities in the polar regions. Although Indian Antarctic Expedition itself is more than, nearly about 45 years old, sir, but this institution is much younger. It's only about 25 years old, just completed 25 years. And what began actually as a National Center for Antarctic and Ocean Research in April 2000 has now evolved into a comprehensive polar research institution with activities spanning across Antarctic, Arctic, Southern Ocean, and even Himalayas. And not only that, also we have strong interest in the deep sea explorations in the mid-oceanic ridges, some of the most important, critical projects of the Government of India. And over the years, NCPOR also has significantly expanded on India's scientific footprint across the globe, starting from the Arctic in a small place in near-nascent in Svalbard to Canadian high Arctic, the Arctic Ocean, and we continue to thrive to explore further these areas so that we are able to make a difference to our understanding of how our climate system really functions, how do our climate system really get affected by that happens in those regions. We also have an excellent collaborative efforts for the internationally as well as nationally. Internationally, there are so many countries and institutions we collaborate, but also nationally about nearly more than 70 institutions we collaborate and we act as the nodal agency for entire polar activities across the globe. That makes NCPOR truly unique and different than the rest of the research institutions of the country. And today, NCPOR stands at crucial crossroads as we expand our presence across the, the polar regions. And as we reflect our journey, we recognize not only our achievements, but also the legacy we are creating, and the things which we are, much more things what we need to do to reach to the, the top institutions in the world. Towards this, actually, we are also building a strong legacy in terms of scientific collaboration, operational excellence, and unwavering commitment to the addressing global climate challenges and advancing deep sea exploration. Our continued enhanced expansion across the polar region is also supported by landmark policy initiatives of the Government of India, such as the India's Arctic Policy in 2022, Indian Antarctic Act 2022, followed by the Indian Antarctic Environment Protection Rules 2023. So these frameworks reaffirm India's commitment to the responsible and sustainable polar exploration. I'm also happy to share, sir, actually to this August gathering that Government of India has granted in principle approval for two major initiatives to support the polar exploration. First, the acquisition of a state-of-the-art ice-class research vessel. Second, a modern new research station in Antarctica to replace the existing 4-decade-old Maitri station. So together these projects amounting to nearly approximately rupees 4,800 crores will significantly enhance India's polar exploration capabilities. The coming years therefore promise to be both challenging as well as exciting as India advances its leadership in polar science. As we completed this 25 years of NCPOR, we reaffirm our enduring commitment to the scientific advance and excellence and environmental stewardship in these polar regions. We are therefore greatly grateful to the Department of Post for commemorating this milestone through a special commemorative postal stamp, which I would say actually is a really pride, because at an institution which is only 25 years old normally is not something which we get that easily. So normally they give for about those complete 150 years, 550 years, and so on. So we are truly, fortunate and grateful to the Department of Post, especially thanks to Chief Postmaster General of Maharashtra and Goa Circle being here as well as supporting this initiative. And my sincere gratitude to His Excellency Honorable Governor of Goa, who agreed to be here on a very short notice, who has also been very eager to understand what we actually do there, why do we do it, and how far we do, and he was really, as a learned man, he was very keen to understand the nitty-gritties of that. Thank you so much, sir. Once again, I extend our warm welcome to the dignitaries, special invitees, teachers, students, and my dear colleagues and friends in the audience. Happy Antarctica Day. Jai Hind. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Thamban, for an insightful address and for highlighting the significance of Antarctica Day, as well as dwelling into NCPOR's remarkable journey. It's time that I request Mr. Sudhir Chakre to give a brief on the commemorative stamp that will be released today to mark NCPOR's Silver Jubilee year. Sudhir, please.
His Excellency Shri Pusapati Ashok Gajapathi Raju, Honorable Governor of Goa, Dr. Thamban Melod, Director NCPOR, Shri Amitabh Singh Sir, Chief Postmaster General of Maharashtra and Goa Circle, all the distinguished guests present over here, students and media. Today we have all gathered over here for the release of the commemorative postage stamp on behalf of Department of Post for the wonderful achievement being done by NCPOR in the last 25 years. The release of a commemorative postage stamp is to highlight a special occasion to commemorate a special personality, an event, or an institute of eminence. NCPOR, as we all know, is a national and international level of premium institute involved in cutting-edge research in the field of polar science. It's a matter of great honor for Department of Post for the release of this postage stamp. The commemorative postage stamp not only highlights the importance of the institute, but it also creates awareness among public, both at domestic or at international level, that the importance of preserving the polar ecosystem and the polar biosphere is essential for our existence. The release of a postage stamp is always hailed by philatelists as a wonderful philatelic delight. India Post has a very long association with NCPOR and for the Arctic teams. It all started from the year 1983 when India's first Antarctic expedition went to Antarctica, was established, and that time India Post released a postage stamp. Again in 2009, Department of Post released a postage settlement stamp, a pair of 2 stamps for the polar region and glacier awareness. Again in 2022, Department of Post released a My Stamp here in Goa itself for the decadal presence of Bharati station. Again in 2024, for the Antarctic Treaty consultative meeting at Kochi, Department of Post has released a My Stamp. So we can see that there is a long legacy of the association between India Post and NCPOR. In days to come, I sincerely hope that in all the endeavors by NCPOR, there will be a strong philatelic presence by Department of Post, and I wish NCPOR the best of luck in the near future also. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Sudhir. Let me now briefly introduce the guest of honor today, Shri Amitabh Singh ji, the Chief Postmaster General, Maharashtra and Goa region. Shri Amitabh Singh is an officer of the Indian Postal Service of the 1995 batch. Throughout his illustrious career, he has served in different capacities across Indian Post. He has contributed extensively to technology-driven missions, which is also PM's main focus, which included VSAT money order systems and postal life insurance computerization, so critical when you deal with masses in India. He has held key positions, including Director Postal Services, Nagpur, Joint Director, and lecturer at the Asian Pacific Postal College of Thailand, which was something that I never knew, that there existed an Asian Pacific Postal College as well. Before taking charge as the Chief Postmaster General, Maharashtra Circle, Mumbai and Goa, he served as Deputy Director General, Welfare and Training, Postal Directorate, New Delhi, Mumbai and Jammu Kashmir Circle. So with this brief introduction, may I request Amitabh ji please to come and address.
Your Excellency, Shri Pusapati, Ashok, Gajapathi, Raju ji, Honorable Governor of Goa, Dr. Thamban Malot, Director, NCPOR, and distinguished guests. On behalf of Department Post, I also would like to give my greetings on Antarctica Day, and we're especially happy to be part of the celebration of the Silver Jubilee of the National Center for Polar and Ocean Research on completing their 25 wonderful years. My colleague, Dr. Jakre, just mentioned that yes, over the decades, India Post has had a special association with both all 3 of our stations there and in Antarctica. And consistently, we have been releasing philatelic material. I also wanted to mention, sir, that what is most popular these days is that we send philatelic material here with the missions when they go to Antarctica. And over there, the two post offices, one at Maitri and one at Bharati, they do something called a cancellation. A special mohar is put on them with a message. And most people like to have letters sent back to them from Antarctica, and which becomes a very high philatelic value for all. So we have, in fact, beautifully, the stamps are a beautiful way to showcase in a small space the details, and in terms of Antarctica, the biodiversity, the importance of scientific research for the whole of the planet is showcased by many countries, including India, through the means of postage stamps. And of course, as we will release a commemorative postage stamp honoring NCPOR's remarkable 25-year journey, we also will be saluting the indomitable spirit of our scientists. Despite the harsh weather, as was mentioned by Dr. Malot, plunging temperatures, extreme isolation, they have carried forward India's mission of scientific excellence. So this commemorative postage stamp today will stand as a long tribute for the future and acknowledging the great contribution of NCPOR, which really deserves, and for years to come. So I'm so happy to be part of this important occasion today. Thanking you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Amitabh ji, for your kind words, and also reiterating the relationship which goes a long way with the Indian Post. We'll now have the official release of the special commemorative stamp, and may I request Senior Postmaster General, the Chief Postmaster General, Shri Amitabh ji, to give the volume to the Excellency, and Dr. Thamban to join in. I'll also request Dr. Shailen Saini to please come up. He is one of the driving force behind this initiative that is being done today. We also have the big size stamp, so that you can see the stamp, because in that you would not have seen the stamp. So this is how the stamp looks like. There are some postcards also to be released. Just hold on, gentlemen, for a few minutes more. It's now my great honor to introduce His Excellency Shri Pusapati Ashok Gajapathi Raju ji, the Honorable Governor of Goa. His Excellency brings with him a distinguished public service legacy spanning over 4 decades. Hailing from the historic Vizianagaram royal family, he began his political career in 1978 and has since served multiple terms in the Andhra Pradesh Legislative Assembly, held key ministerial roles, and probably some of you sitting here would remember that he was Nations Union's Minister of Civil Aviation till 2018, as chairman of the renowned Mansas Maharaja Alak Narayan Society for Arts and Science, he has championed education, social welfare, public health, water conservation, and community development. Since July 2025, he is serving as the 22nd Governor of Goa, bringing with him wisdom, grassroots experience, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to inclusive development. I was also pleased to know that his family has close relations with Banaras, to where I belong. So it was very pleasantly surprised to know the connection of VC and cricket and BCCI as well. Please join me in extending a respectful and warm welcome to His Excellency Governor Pusapati Ashok Gajapathi Raju to address the gathering in the auditorium. A big round of applause, please.
Dr. Thamban Melor, Director, National Center for Polar and Ocean Research, Amitabh Singh, Chief Postmaster General, Maharashtra and Goa Circle, distinguished guests, particularly dear students. I'm delighted to join you on this vibrant campus of the National Center for Polar and Ocean Research Institution that has for 25 years expanded India's scientific imagination across some of the most extraordinary regions of our planet. My warm congratulations to the entire fraternity on this silver jubilee. A quarter century of work in places that test human ingenuity and human endurance is a remarkable achievement. May your commitment to exploration and discovery continue to illuminate India's scientific future. Antarctica is often described in superlatives, the coldest, highest, iciest, driest, windiest continent on Earth. Yet these extremes are not mere curiosities. They are nature's laboratory. India stepped into this laboratory in 1981 when the first Antarctic expedition set sail from Goa. That early voyage did more than plant a flag in the snow. It planted the idea that India belongs in the global scientific vanguard. The growth since then has been extraordinary, with our presence now spanning Antarctica, the Arctic, the Himalayas, the Southern Ocean and the deep sea. NCPOR has become the anchor of India's polar and oceanic exploration. Your scientists operate year-round research stations, Maitri and Bharati in Antarctica, Himadri in Arctic, and Himansh in the Himalayas. These outposts, separated by thousands of kilometers, are bound by a single purpose: to understand the Earth as a system, not as a map of disconnected regions. This institution has also taken on the leadership of deep ocean mission of the pillars of India's blue economy, from the South Pole to the North Pole, from the abyss to the atmosphere. NCPOR carries forward the idea that science is both an instrument of knowledge and a tool of national strategy. The polar regions may seem distant, but their impact touches every one of us. Antarctica holds nearly 70% of the world's fresh water. A full melt would raise sea levels by close to 60 meters, redrawing every coastline and rewriting the future of humankind. Arctic, as it warms up, is influencing monsoon patterns, extreme rainfall, and global climate stability. Diminishing sea ice is opening new maritime routes and potential resource frontiers, transformations that will shape geopolitics in the decades ahead. A nation of 1.4 billion aspiring to become a developed country by 2047 must understand these changes, anticipate them, and prepare for them. It is reassuring that NCPOR already serves as the Government of India's strategic advisor on polar affairs. The release of India's Arctic policy in 2022, the enactment of the Indian Antarctic Act in the same year mark important milestones. These initiatives not only protect fragile ecosystems but ensure that India's activities in the polar regions are responsible, respected, and forward-looking. India's recent expansion into the Canadian Arctic, Greenland, and the Central Arctic Ocean underlines the seriousness with which we engage with these emerging spaces. The Government of India's approval for a new ice-class research vessel and a new Antarctic station further demonstrates national confidence in NCPOR's mission. These modern facilities will allow our scientists to discover, to ask bolder questions, and to undertake more ambitious expeditions. Today, we also celebrate Antarctica Day, honoring the 1959 Antarctic Treaty, a rare triumph of global cooperation on a continent devoted excessively to peace and science. Humanity glimpses how the world can be when knowledge triumphs over conflict. In an era marked by geopolitical strain, Antarctica stands as a reminder that collaboration is not a luxury, it is our only path to survival on a changing planet. I also congratulate the Department of Posts on releasing a commemorative stamp to mark NCPOR's Silver Jubilee. It is a proud moment that brings the story of India's polar journey to every doorstep in the country. As NCPOR enters its next chapter, I assure you that the Government of Goa remains fully committed to supporting your scientific vision May the next 25 years bring breakthroughs worthy of the vast regions you dare to explore. Goa is proud to be your home. The nation is proud of your achievements. And the world, I am certain, will increasingly look to your work for wisdom in the decades ahead. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind address and your invaluable insights on the polar regions, NCPOR and Antarctica in particular, and the global significance of Antarctica Day. It's now time for felicitations, and I'll request our colleagues to please come on the dais. And first, I'll request Director Dr. Thamban Melod to felicitate our Chief Guest, His Excellency the Governor of Goa. A big round of applause, please. May I now request Dr. Thamman to felicitate the Chief Postmaster General, Shri Amitabh Singh ji. Now it's my humble duty to deliver the vote of thanks for today's function. On behalf of the National Center for Polar and Ocean Research, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency the Governor of Goa, Shri Pusapati Ashok Gajapathi Raju ji, for gracing this occasion. Sir, we are deeply honored by your presence. You have made this special day really special for us. Thank you so much. I also thank the entire Raj Bhavan team, the ADC, and for the ever-supportive cooperation in organizing this event at a very short notice. So thanks to all the people from Raj Bhavan as well. My sincere thanks to Shri Amitabh Singh ji, Postmaster General, Chief Postmaster General, Maharashtra and Goa, for joining us today. My warm gratitude to our Director, Dr. Thamban Melod, for his leadership and his constant encouragement. I would also like to thank the Department of Post team, especially Ramesh Patul, Sudhir Jakre, and many others that I can see in front of me and some on the sidelines. Thank you so much, Postal Department, for always being supporting us with such events, because these are milestones and these are part of history which the future generation will surely remember. My appreciation would go out to Dr. Shailen Saini and the entire operations team, which is sitting there. So a big round of applause for them. They are the crucial link to our Antarcticans. To all the guests, invited guests who have taken out time to be with us today, the lovely students who have come early in the morning, they had a first dose of Antarctica by Dr. Anand Pandey in form of a lecture. I'm sure they will be much more interested in the polar regions now. Invitees, the members in the audience, my own colleagues, thank you for being part of the celebration. My gratitude to all the group directors, sectional heads, and the entire NCPOR family for their support. But there are individuals who take initiative beyond duty, and I should name them: Dr. Avinash, Dr. Swati, Juhi, Rakesh Rao, Ajit, Ravikant, Lalit, Nixon, Rachit, and many, many others who work behind the scenes and take responsibility on their own shoulders. Your dedication made this event really possible. To everyone at the director's office and my own team, thank you for going that extra mile in the evening to make this event successful. If I missed any names, please accept my sincere apologies, but I need to thank each one of you in the audience today. Lastly, there is one line that I would say always: keep smiling, be happy always, keep your surroundings clean, and continue caring for the nature. Therefore, you can do your bit for Antarctica sitting out here in Goa. So as I close now, I would now request everyone to rise up again for the national anthem. I'll request everyone in the audience to please be seated till the Honorable Governor and the delegates leave. Yeah.